Welcome back to Sports Connection. We have the Lady Spartans softball squad in here with us now. And let's just say you all are coming off a great season, and we have head coach Kelly Reynolds along with Courtney Norwood and Layla Ogden. I guess we can go ahead and address kind of the elephant in the room with you all. I mean, obviously taking the district title last year and then falling short in that region title. I know that you all are definitely fired up and pumped for a new season this year.
We definitely are. I think we're ready. We've been training hard in the off season, and these girls have been working extremely hard, so I think they're definitely ready for a brand new season, a fresh start.
Coach, I know that you're obviously used to coaching a lot of younger girls. You have two of them with you here, so just kind of talk to me about the two in front of you that are going to be kind of leading the charge in the mound.
Yeah, so Layla and Courtney are top two pitchers. The nice thing about them coming back is they've got more experience under their belt than some of our other players, but overall our team's really kind of young. We have two seniors, two juniors, and then the rest are underclassmen. So fairly young team, but a good experienced team and very well-rounded team.
Very, very stacked in the circle, Coach, and you brought two of them with you tonight. It's great to see them. I want to start with Courtney. Courtney, what's it like to, have the season almost here?
I'm super excited. I'm pumped, and I'm super excited to be back with my teammates, and it's just a fun season, a high school season.
Layla, for you, I know just watching you, I mean, you were a freshman last year, and now you're going to be a sophomore. Just from that first year of high school to now, I mean, you've been playing softball for a while, but what are you hoping to see your game kind of step up? I mean, you're such a huge presence out there that no one really would know that, oh, she was only a freshman last year, and you're only going to be a sophomore this year.
Well, I definitely had to grow up a little bit quicker than others, definitely, but I think it helped when I had girls behind me, like my infield and outfield, and also my catcher, just connecting and made me a better pitcher.
Coach, you also have quite a few other young ladies on the Lady Spartans softball team that put in a lot of work and put in a lot of effort on the field. One of them just got recently named to a national team, McLean Hudson. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so McLean she's just a beast for us. She's a powerhouse, very talented player, and she's a great teammate too. She's works well with our other players, and she just puts forth her best effort, works hard in the off season, then obviously it shows when she steps on the field. And just overall, all of our girls, I mean, they've been attending camps all during the off season. We've been doing our team training really hard, and they just all do a very good job of putting forth all the effort to work and prepare for a high school season.
Courtney, you're one of the ones that is kind of transitioning into the high school realm now, coming from middle school into high school. How has there been like kind of a difference there? I mean, obviously playing last year at the high school level, still being in middle school, and now transitioning that into high school.
I definitely have like a better bond, I feel like, now with the high school people, because I see them every day now. And it's just more like I feel more in with like the high school sport now being in high school.
Layla, what are some individual goals that you may have set for yourself this year?
Well, I think just having that presence and showing people that we can do it. And I'm working on my ERA right now, trying to get it below 1. And it's going to be hard, but I think I can push through it. And then strikeouts, definitely. But I'm excited.
Coach, I know that you push these girls to their absolute limit, but they love you in the end. Just what are some things you've really been putting on them in this off season, getting ready for just a little bit over a month for the season to start?
Bonding, coming together, making sure that we're all giving forth our best effort, and being willing to play together as a team. We have a lot of strong ball players, as people know, and very talented ball players, but we teach our girls too to be humble in victory and dignified in losses, and then coming together as a team is more important than the individual.
Courtney, Layla told us a few things she's going to work on. What are some things you're working on right now?
To be a better leader, because there's a ton of new people coming up, a bunch of middle schoolers. And probably my ERA to be lower than a 1, just have more goals.
For you two, I mean, like being in the circle is one, but then whenever you're not, you have other positions to fill. I mean, Layla, I've played third base before, and you're a really good third baseman. Just being able to switch from those positions, I mean, it's hard to be going from one to the other. So just kind of talk about just switching whenever say I am pitching this day and the next I'm not, just how difficult that can be sometimes.
Well, it just gives me a different perspective, and I mean, when I'm at third, I want to pump up my pitcher because I want to be pumped up. So I get like, when Courtney's in a hole, I'm like, come on, like you got this. Like I know how it feels to be down. I know how it feels to be up. So I like to back up my pitcher. I always talk. So I just like being there from a pitcher when I'm at third.
So I definitely know that, because you will always hear Layla. If she is if she's playing third and she's not in the mound, you will always hear Layla, no matter what.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Coach, coming off a district championship like that and just so close to heading back up to Lexington again. I think that's where they play it. But, this year, have you seen enough to get the perspective of kind of what the strengths of this year's team going to be? Because it's a different team every year.
It is a different team every year. We've even had a few girls that have moved in this year with us that I think will be very beneficial to us. And just kind of finding the right combinations. I mean, it'll take pretty much, I tell the girls at the very beginning, the lineup we have at the beginning of a season is not the lineup we usually have at a postseason. And, it's a lot of trial and error and try different things. And, but again, overall, I mean, we're liking what we're seeing. Just get the combinations right and, make sure that the girls are focused and ready to go. And, I tell them a lot of times you can never be too big. You've got to stay hungry the entire season, and don't let the moment get too big when it really counts. And obviously our goal this year is during the regular season we will work on everything we need to work on to hopefully be ready for that postseason, because that's when it matters.
As a coach, I mean, you will have those players that are involved in other sports and stuff like that. So how is it getting them prepared for the season to start? Because we get into that kind of time crunch to where those seasons do overlap a little bit in the beginning of softball season, like the end of basketball season, and getting them to where they need to be fairly quickly before you get too late in the season.
Yeah, and we have some of our ball players that are involved in basketball right now, and I know they're working in the off season trying to throw in a little bit of softball in there as they can, but it is an adjustment. We usually spend that first part of our scrimmages, we run the chance of not having our basketball players with us, and but they quickly adjust. We have found each year we adjust pretty quick, and then we're ready to go, and pretty much when we start, it's on. There's not much downtime in there, so we've got to be ready.
I would love to know what their favorite thing about this game of softball is, Courtney.
Definitely like creating a bond with my teammates and traveling around the world. It's pretty cool too.
That is cool. Layla?
Yeah, probably traveling and bonding, and also just having a group of girls that you can rely on. And I think as a young lady, I think it's necessary to play a sport. And I think it's great for when you're not playing that sport and you have those friends. And I think it's good to.
And pitching shutouts is pretty fun too, right?
Yeah, that's true.
For you all, obviously you have a lot of ball playing still left to come. So just what are just those kind of things you want to just like have under your belt within like your first couple of years, I guess, in high school, and just be able to really build upon that and see yourself grow for the next couple of years?
Doesn't matter.
Here, I'll go. So I think I definitely want to win state. I think that's one of my biggest goals. And then I want to commit to a Power 5 school. I think that's a big accomplishment in my eyes, and I just want to be a better person out of high school.
Yeah, definitely winning state is up there for me too. And then probably just like a Power 5 school, D1 school, that would be good for me.
That's awesome. Well, we wish you all the best of luck for the rest of
Thank
off
you.
season and getting prepared for this new season, and we'll be seeing you all out there very soon.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank
for having
you.
us.
And we'll be right back with more Sports Connection after the break.